Don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the Iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness!
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard of bullchucker rock before? Moo, moo, moo! Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon, it'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just a local legend I heard about.
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakadanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained it.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, and not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! They're all...
In Rito, I was actually there while the war was going. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately...
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes. They weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were...
What kind of risk?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Minnie Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire. And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual...
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the...
Fines?
Huh? No! I mean the taxes. Yeah. But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh, yeah. He's made... In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all...
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
Well, I'll...
It's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro...
Wait, you know?
Yup. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another... You've, heard of Miss...
Miss Hina!
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drum-Along Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their... So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's... I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi...
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh? All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's... Have fun, compadre. Got it?
Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate. But it could take some time. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone, we should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed with...
Oh, I mean, are you sure? That would be extremely useful.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the... actually, give me a... Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage.
Ugh, typical bullchucker always has to be the center of attention. Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Ito a second look after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts, and then he'd run up...
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon.
Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, Shinobu and Heizo! What a surprise!
This truly is a pleasant surprise.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Heizo to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and
So, why isn't...
Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
If I were Kujo-Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo-Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Magnanimous?
What mess?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested. So, I guess this basket of lavender melon.
Maybe just give Boss them.
Sure. Well,
aren't you gonna...
don't worry.
Eesh, being a detective...
The dog.
Ow!
I'm only What's wrong? Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway,
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I'd better get back to delivering these
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you.
Great!
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your
Stay cool. Face your gift. Let's begin. Time for retribution! My way now. All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right? A moment, please. Burn! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Sick trick!
Yeah!
Hello. Oh, really?